You know, got a lot of people trying to shame, blame, and explain to women. And even for women, they trying to shame, blame, and explain to different groups of men for how they mistreat black women. So today I want to talk about these Black Panther who went over to this Asian bar to try to shame this man and embarrass this man after he threw a drink in a black woman's face. And and we saw how powerless this man really was towards this Asian man. While the Asian man, all he did was sit there, look at him, call the cops, and got this guy kicked out of his store. Nothing really happened. It was just some just showing how powerless a black man could be in situations like this. So this is the First Speak podcast. We're gonna go into it. Let's get it to the video. Oh, I can. Welcome everybody properly to the First Speak podcast. This is First Speak. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I meant to do this earlier, but man, overtime was kicking my ass. uh, Apparently, it's Nigerian Independence Day, I guess week or something like that. So a lot of my African coworkers called in. So they like my supervisor was like, please, I need you to stay. And I'm like, I stayed. Uh, was in the infirmary, bored out of my mind, half asleep. and and nurse was like, look, shit, don't call nobody, come down here. We're gonna have an easy day. I'm like, that's what's up. So we just chilling, had hamburgers and hot dogs, and we just sitting there. I'm knocked out. Nurses don't care. We good. So when I finally got back, I went to sleep. I didn't wake up till about almost 8 o'clock. Yeah, like I said, I was going to do this earlier, but got caught. But anyway, I'm not going to hold you out too long. Let's just get into this. So to set this up, this was in a Milwaukee Asian bar, and this black lady went in there. Apparently, the food was cold. She didn't like it. She started to argue with the Asian owner, or manager, whoever, and he throws something in her face, a liquid in her face. So she decides, after going to the hospital, I guess she filed a report. She calls the Black Panthers to come in, and well, really, it was just like they came in there just to shame the guy, which is sad. But let's get into it. I'm not gonna hold you too long. So let's get here. So you see there, let's go back again. She says something to him, and he throws the liquid in the face. And so she throws a chair at him. Now, here's the thing. If Now she claimed it was an alcoholic drink. Now I don't, but she's wearing glasses, so how much did it get her face or not? I don't know. But here's the thing: before anybody come on here and be saying like brother speakers on the side of this Asian guy, anything like that. Number one, that was a bitch move. I I don't respect any guy throwing drinks in people's faces. That's something women do. I expect women to do that because they can't really fight men, so they do stuff like that. That's what women do. I'm okay with a woman doing that to a man because they're not gonna fight a man. But a guy doing that to anybody, that's weak. So this Asian manager is a pussy for that. Is she really about that? Now, has she actually tried to attack him? I still think that was kind of weak. But if that's all you got in front of you to distract her, to get her off you, okay, then fine. But just because she was saying shit and you throw a drink in the face, I'm sorry, that's some weak shit. That's weak for any man to do that. I don't care what type, what race the man is. That's weak. It's just weak shit to me. But it happened, so let's continue.
I'm Mariah. I'm coming today because last night I was assaulted by a bartender here at Crab de Jour restaurant, an Asian man, because I told him that my food wasn't done properly to my liking and that I wanted to send it back. He proceeded to throw a lemon drop drink of alcoholic beverage that had lemon juice, Hennessy, salt around the rim. He threw it right in my eye. I had to come get picked up from the hospital. I had to have the ambulance come pick me up. I apologize. I'm just so distraught because I'm just in disbelief that this has happened to me here. I suffer from chemical burns.
All right, chemical convergence of both eyes. All right. All right. So she said chemical conjunctivitis of both eyes. I don't know what that says. Hold on. Let's look this up. Chemical conjunctivitis. This screen right here. Yes. Okay, so chemical conjunctivitis is not contagious, occurs as a reaction to chemical-based irritants. This condition could be caused by smoke from vehicles, noxious chemicals, chlorine in swimming pools. Common symptoms include redness, swelling, and decreased vision, along with severe pain in the eye. Okay. All right. So it just sounded like she just it was an irritation, nothing like where it's damaging her eye or nothing like that. Now, now, if that is the case, then yeah, this dude just assaulted her. Um, because here's the thing: just throwing a liquid in someone's face, it has to be something where it can cause damage. Now, the fact that she had to go to the hospital and it caused damage, irritation, even just that, yeah, technically that could they if I'm gonna say if they want to smash the like, thank you, Miss Sunkiss. How you doing? So if the prosecutor wanted to, yeah, they could charge him with assault because technically it's it caused damage. And I had to learn that the hard way because I work in a prison and I've been dashed by inmates before. If it's just water, they can't charge. That's not assault because again, it's not damaging anything. Now, if, like I said, if there was actual alcohol and stuff like that, yeah, that would be considered assault. Or if you put fluids in there, like blood, semen, piss, stuff like that, yeah, that's assault. So he, but you would have to prove. Now, here's where the problem comes in with this. You, he would have, they would have to prove that because he threw the drink in her face, that's what caused that. Because remember, that could be caused by any type of irritation, chemical based in smoking, all kinds, anything could have caused that. So it's not. They would have to literally prove, pinpoint that because he threw that drink in her face, that's what caused the issue. So let's continue.
To both of my eyes. I literally, it's blurry. I'm out here right now because I can barely see, but I needed to let y'all know this crab du jour right here on 76 in Greenfield, across the street from Red Lobster. I was attacked last night by an Asian man, a bartender that threw a drink in my face from a man, and he was like, I've always known the Asian men to be abusive at the nail salons, but I've never thought that I would be abused by an Asian man here at a restaurant. It's not safe.
Like now, oh Lord. Okay, you do know these Asians work everywhere, right? You do know they got family members that probably work at the nail shop, the hair salons, all that places, and they probably talk, and they probably talk about black women coming in and how much they don't like them. So yeah, I don't know why you thought that would not translate to another place that the Asian is running. I don't know why people think that well, I'm not at the Asian shop, so they won't treat me bad over here. No, they got family that own these different restaurants and shops, and they probably talk. So they probably have a negative view of you already. Now, again, that was a bitch move that this dude did, but she's not exactly telling a whole truth of all of this. You did a little bit more than just say that your food was cold. Come on. And if you supposedly blind, like, how are you able to throw a chair at this dude's face? Come on now, sis, doing too much. You're doing too much. But he still was in the wrong for throwing the drink in the face. That's fucked up. Again, pussy move, pussy move, pussy move, all day. Let's continue.
I was just a woman. I was with another woman, and I don't know what made him feel so comfortable enough to assault me and basically.
Because you in there with another woman and no men around. Duh. I mean, why make him so comfortable? You were with another woman. There was no man here. The only man over there was the other guy, and he minded his business. So yeah, and it's not like he was like you were. Hey, please, my food was bad. Could you please? No, you was up there yelling at the dude too. Now he went on to say that she said a racial slur. I didn't see that. I can't hear that. But you were not just an innocent, like, you were just in there acting real nice and sweet. Come on, man. You're doing too much.
Basically fucking leave me. I don't know if I'm gonna be blind. I'm on a whole antibiotic to make sure I don't get an infection in my eyes. I never thought my life would change forever. All from this restaurant, the bar.
Okay. Okay, lady, you're doing too much. Let me skip this part. Let me skip this part and move on to straightening that. Let's get to the when the Black Panther stuff coming through. It's another chemical does not cause blindness or nothing like that. At the most, just the irritation for a while. Doing too much. Anyway, let's get to the Black Panther part.
You ready, Shawan? Yes, sir. Yes, you remember her? Her. Yes. You remember throwing a drink in her face?
I did.
You did. Why did you do that?
Well, she was actually making racial remarks, and I apologize.
You apologize to who? If she was making racial remarks, why were you the only one that got a ticket?
Sorry?
I'll say it again. If she was making racial remarks towards you,
Correct.
why were you the only one that got a ticket?
Okay.
And I apologize.
You apologize to who? If she was making racial remarks, why were you the only one that got a ticket?
Sorry?
I'll say it again. If she was making racial remarks towards you,
Correct.
why were you the only one that got a ticket?
Okay, because clearly Goofy don't know how the law works. If dude come up to me and say, "Hey, Nigger," and I throw a drink in his face, that does not exclude me from getting a ticket. That's not an excuse to throw anything in someone's face. If he would have said Nigger to me and I punch him in the face, I still would get charged with assault. I would still get a ticket. That doesn't exclude the fact that she did it or not. That doesn't mean that she didn't do it or not. All that means is he still committed a crime. You can't throw a drink, and if it was alcoholic drink, in someone's face because they call you a racial slur. You can't do that. That's the law. That's in any state, even in Texas. I can't throw a drink in it. If some white dude I was serving a drink to call me the N-word and I throw a drink in his face, I would still get charged with assault because I can't do that. He didn't threaten me. He didn't touch me or nothing like that. Therefore, yes, I would still get charged regardless. That doesn't mean she did or did not do it. That just means that I committed a crime. It's still a crime. So clearly, homeboy don't understand the law of the land. I can call Mexican a racial slur. If he decides to punch me in the face, he's still gonna get charged. Because I didn't attack him. I just said some fucked up shit. That's the law. So goofy dude don't understand law. And you trying to why you get a ticket? Because he committed a crime, idiot. It don't matter what she said. She could have said, hi. And he threw something in her face, he still would get charged, regardless. Because he attacked her, not her attacked him. Goofy. Anyway, let's keep going.
I don't know what the police did. So
They gave you a ticket, am I right?
correct.
For disorderly conduct, right? Okay, here's the thing.
Yes.
You disrespected this queen from our community by throwing a drink in her face.
I apologize.
You're apologizing now. You should have been reaching out to apologize to her before. Listen, man, here's what I want. And I'm going to tell you something.
Yes.
It's intolerable. It's unacceptable. You have disrespected this queen. You messed up her eye, man, by throwing that drink in her face.
Cue the crying. Cue crying. Oh, and look at this dude just shaming. You disrespected her. You did it. Like, what are you? His dad? What are you doing here? What are you, his dad? What are you, his papa? What are you doing? Trying to make him feel bad? What are we doing here? What are you, his dad? You gonna make him feel shame? Like, what are we doing here right now? Jesus Christ, this is just embarrassing, man. What are we doing here? You're going to go over there, you're going to shame him. Like these dudes online be shaming these chicks about what they do with their bodies. Like, come on, dog. This is weak. And you're doing this in front of the camera. Because you're putting on a fucking show. This is nothing but a show. Nothing more, nothing less. Anyway, let's continue.
Bro. And I want to shut you down. I want this business shut down. I want you arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. And until that happens, you're going to see us. Your shit is empty. And it should be that way. Black people should not be shopping here, man. Black people should not, nobody should be coming here. Why would you want to throw the drink in this girl's face, man? Why? Because you were angry, right?
No.
Oh, then why did you do it? Just tell me why you did it.
I'm sorry.
You ain't got no reason why, right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Now you're sorry. Why weren't you sorry before?
I was sorry.
You didn't say it. You didn't reach out to her. You're
There's no way that I can actually reach out to her.
Listen, man. And I'm going to tell you this. You have disrespected our community. And for that, you need to pay. And for that, I want you shut down permanently. I want you arrested. And I want you charged with assault and battery. That's what I want. And I'm going to make sure that happens. Why haven't you turned over the video to the police?
I did.
When? They said they don't have it.
They do.
They said they don't have it. I'm telling you what they said. They don't have the video. You said, well, I need to have my IT guy send it to you. Ain't that what you told them? On the police report, I read it.
Correct.
First, you lied to the police. You even lied to me on the phone. I spoke to you on the phone.
Correct.
And you lied to me, man.
No, I didn't lie.
Yeah, you did. I asked you, were you the owner? You're going to know I'm the manager, the
I
owner.
am the manager.
And you're the owner. Jason DeYoung is the owner. Stop playing with me, man. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
You're lying again.
I'm not lying.
You owe this woman and our community a fucking apology, man. I'm tired of this BS in our community. I'm tired of you taking advantage of our people.
Again, whining, complaining, shaming this man. Like, all you doing came up here and whined to this man about what he did to this woman. He told her apology. He apologized. Probably don't mean it. Now, she said, yeah, I was angry. She said it racial. He said it even earlier. She said a racial slur. So I threw a drink in her face. I mean, he already told you that, so come on, man. This is ridiculous. It's embarrassing. Anyway, and all you doing is shaming him, and you gonna come in here 7 people deep. Ooh, like the big man. 7 people deep. You gonna come in here, girl crying on cue. Y'all doing this for the camera, bro. You're doing this for the fucking camera. There ain't no bite to this shit. Because if you really about that life, you would have got in this dude's face. No, you right behind. You don't go behind the counter. You're not in this dude's face. Because you know what was gonna happen. Yeah, you're going to jail. So you're not real serious about this. This is just lame, man. Lame.
If I had that been a man, would you have done the same thing?
Yes.
You would have? You probably would have got your ass whooped. I'm a man, do it to me.
I'm sorry.
I'm a man, do it to me. You got strong black men, you disrespected this queen, throw a drink in my face.
So you want this dude? You got 7 dudes up in here. You got 7 dudes up in here, and you want him to throw a drink in his face? Nobody's that fucking stupid. Now, if you would have told the guys come out, go outside and do that, I would have a little more respect for you. But you got 7 people deep. Like now, let's just say you did do that. What are you going to do? If you're really about that life, you wouldn't even have to wait for the drink to get thrown. You would have went and whooped his ass. If you really about that life, you ain't about shit. Just like some of the inmates that I work with. They do just enough to irritate you. But when it's really time to do something, they ain't gonna do nothing. You know the law, he know the law. And you know that if he would have did something, he would have got another assault charge. Pussy shit. This is nothing but pussy shit. You trying to get this man riled up, and he ain't falling for it. He making you look like an idiot right now. That's embarrassing for you. You look like the idiot. He just sitting there trying to intimidate him. He ain't moved. He's standing right there. But I see what he did not do. He didn't come across that counter. I know that he did not do that. You really about that life when you come behind that counter and see what he was going to do. You standing right over there. You didn't do shit. You're not about that life, bro. Stop it. This is embarrassing. Trying to intimidate the man. Man ain't moved yet. Not moved one bit. He didn't go in the back. They called the cops, which they were supposed to do. But he didn't move. You wanted him to throw the drink so you have a reason, and he didn't fall for the dumb shit. So this Powerless can't make him do shit. He want him to get triggered so he do something, and then he have an excuse. But the Asian man didn't fall for it. He just called the cops. Let's continue.
I came in here. We converged on your establishment. I'm challenging you. I'm not threatening you, but I'm challenging you because I'm telling you, we're going to get you shut down permanently. Okay? I want you shut down permanently. If I have to come here weekly, I'm going to do it. If we have to send people here weekly, we're going to do it. I'm going to the DA. I'm going back to the Greenfield Police Department, which is racist as fuck. And I want you arrested. And I want you charged with assault and battery. And I want this place shut down. What do you got to say? Nothing to say. You don't want to apologize to the black community for what the fuck you did? And there's the police. You call the police on this, right?
No, I didn't.
Which lady? Yeah. I'm glad they called the police. We want to shut you down. Look at all them cops. We want to shut you down, man. You deserve to be shut down. You deserve it. What you did, man. You disrespected this young lady. You damaged her eye, man. She can't even see out that eye. But you're cool with that.
No,
I'm not cool with that. You need to be charged, and I'm going to make sure that you get charged. I want you shut down. I want you arrested.
I ain't talking about. I want him to get charged. I want him to get arrested, bro. How about actually making that happen? Why are you talking, dude? If you really got that kind of stroke, do it. You ain't have to go talk to this dude. He should say, "No, we ain't gonna go over there. We're gonna get this place shut down." This place would have been shut down. No, you're just talking. You talking. You shaming him. You trying to intimidate him. That man ain't move. So what all did he do? Nothing. Just said. Just. Oh my God, man, it's just embarrassing to watch a grown man try to intimidate another grown man, and it's not even working. He's doing is putting on a show, and you got people cheering this. This is why I say why a lot of these black dudes are weak, because people cheer this. This. Why are you cheering this? Why is people cheering this? Fuck this shit. I wouldn't have went to that age, man. I would have been making moves to get this dude shut down. Then I was like, yeah, we shut this place down. How dare he do this to our black queen? He won't be doing it no more. He ain't got no job no more. He ain't got no business no more. That's what should. Instead, he come over here putting on a show. They ain't for show. They ain't for the work. Embarrassing. This is not respectable at all. What the Asian man did wasn't respectable. That was some pussy shit. But this black dude over there doing some more pussy shit. Powerless. Don't talk about it. Be about it. You should have been, all you should have been doing, I wouldn't have confronted this dude at all. I'd be going to the cops, going and making sure that he got charged with assault. Because if it's true that drink had alcohol, lemon in that, yes, that's assault. He would be charged with assault. And he should be, and that black man should be making that happen. You should have had lawyer on deck for this woman so they can make sure that shit happens. But instead, you're coming into this shop, 7 people deep, trying to shame this dude, trying to embarrass this dude, explain to him why what he did was wrong. Then you want to challenge him to the fight that you know you ain't going to do. Plus, you got 7 dudes up in there. How you gonna challenge somebody with 7 dudes in the place? That's even more pussy shit. You got 7 dudes up in here. If you were really about that life, you would have told all those dudes, hey, go outside. I'm gonna talk to him one-on-one. Take the woman out, and then tell them, hey, okay, then now throw something in my face. What you gonna do? If you're really about that life, but he's not about that life. He's a powerless black male, pro-black, pretend to be pro-black, and you doing shit like this. This is embarrassing, man. That's why I get irritated when I see shit like this. Because it's like, I know black men are more powerful than this. We should be. Came by the support. Hey, Doe Eyes, how you doing, ma'am? Thank you for the support, ma'am. This stuff here, this is not respectable, man. This ain't. Let's keep continuing.
In charge with assault and battery. That is what I want. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. Is there an issue? I'm King Rick. Not right now. Let me finish up. I'm talking. That's where I'm at with you. Now the police are here. I'm going to talk to you. Am I under arrest, by the way? Because if I was, it's going to be an issue. Is your captain here?
Lindstrom? No, he's not here. My sergeant's coming up, but I know what's up.
All right. I'm glad that you do. I want this man arrested. I want this man charged with assault and battery for throwing a drink in this young lady's face and giving her severe eye damage. That's what I want. You all just gave me disorderly conduct ticket.
So he gonna go tell the cops what he want. The cop ain't gonna listen to you. Number one, the cops can't charge him with nothing. That's the DA have to do that. You need to go talk to the DA, idiot, not the fucking cops. That's what I'm saying. This is nothing but show. Nothing but show. This is showing, not doing. Because if you're really about getting this man charged with assault, you be going to the DA. You be on the DA's ass. Make this dude get charged with assault, which he would be charged with assault. Because if it had alcohol in it and it did actually damage her eye, yes, that's assault. I know that would be in Texas. That would be assault. But since they can't really prove that irritation in her eye was caused by the actual drink, that's why he got charged with disorderly conduct. Now, maybe he get charged later. We'll see. But you going around telling the cops what to do, well, you won't. These cops ain't honored to do whatever, do anything. You already said they dudes were racist anyway, so why are they going to listen? If they racist, why are they going to listen to you anyway? This is just for show. This ain't even for real. And it's sad. It's just sad. It just shows how powerless some of these pro-blacks really are. You come up there, you challenge the man, 7 people deep, by the way, not by yourself. You don't tell the dudes to leave so you can challenge him straight up. No, you got 7 people deep in there. You got the girl up here crying on command. Come on now. I can see crying on the man here. Come on, man. This is just embarrassing. This is nothing but show. And it's embarrassing. And then you're gonna come tell the cop, come arrest him. What the cop ain't listening to you. You ain't got no pull. Come on, man. This is nothing but show for the camera.
That's unacceptable. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna shut you down. We're gonna shut you down. I want this establishment shut down. I want you charged with assault and battery. That's what I want.
Hello.
I want you arrested. How you doing?
Good. You guys can protest all you want. You have to do it on public
Okay,
sidewalk.
I'm talking right now. I'll be right out.
Okay, he doesn't want. You don't want it here anymore.
I'll be right out.
Okay.
When I'm done talking, give me a second.
Okay, he wants you to leave now.
You want me to leave?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Get arrested. Get charged with disorderly conduct. Not disorderly conduct, assault and battery. I want you charged with felony. Okay? Not since the police and you're gonna arrest me.
No, not if you leave.
Are you
You want
gonna
to-
arrest me?
No. As long as you go on, you want to protest, do it on
I'm not
public park.
protesting. I don't protest.
Well, he wants you
I
out
go
here,
to
so
the
right now you're
I go to the
protesting.
belly of the beast. That's what I do.
Okay.
And if you got an issue with that, you take it up with your chief.
Okay.
That's what you do. Now you still want to talk to me or what?
I just wanted you to leave.
I'm
That's what
gonna,
he's
I'm,
doing.
yeah, I'm gonna leave when I want to leave.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
All right. Thank you.
Go ahead, Quinn. Go ahead, Quinn.
Hey, King Kapala, how you doing? So, let's look at this again. He came up there, tried to shame the Asian guy for throwing the drink in the face, tried to challenge him to throw a drink in his face. It didn't, none of that worked. Let me get this off. So, he went up there, tried to shame this man, didn't work. He tried to threaten the man, didn't work. And then what ended up happening, when the cops came, he left. He left. The Asian man didn't leave, he left. So all that stuff, all that was just for show. Nothing came out of it. Now, update on that, the Asian man did get fired. Nothing that the Black Panthers did. His boss fired him. Because, again, you can't throw drinks at a customer's face. That's not good for business. So, but that wasn't the cause because of these Black Panthers. That was the boss saying, wait a minute, this is viable. We have to get rid of this. You gotta get him out of here. This ain't good for business. But look, here's the thing. It just showed how powerless this pro-black was. He went up there trying to shame this man, explain to the man why he did was wrong, saying that he hurt the chick. You're embarrassing the community. We're gonna shut you down. And guess what happened? The Asian man somebody called the cops. Cops said, look, you gotta go, and he left. Not about that life. He was not about that fucking life. All he was about was a show. He was just for show. He's not about that life because listen, if you really about getting him charged, why are you at this man's business? Why aren't you with the DA, getting on the DA's ass and say, hey, you need to be charged with assault? You should have been with the black woman, your supposed queen. Hey, she got injuries. We can prove that the injury was caused by that drink. Now that is upgraded to assault. That's what he should be doing. Instead, you putting on this show and you look weak as fuck. What you didn't do nothing. I didn't see him go behind the counter. You come in there with 7 people deep, and then you're going to challenge it with 7 people deep? That's no different than some of these inmates. When they challenge you, they got their friends around. But by themselves, they ain't doing challenging shit. Weak and pathetic. But that's how some of these dudes act. And I see the comments by it which is irritating me. I'm like, oh, look, he defended her. Defended her from what? What did he do? Nothing. Put on a fucking show. This was embarrassing. He didn't do shit. Do you think she feel any safer after he did that? No. See, and this is why, like, these Asian dudes feel comfortable doing stuff like that. Because what the black dude's gonna do? Nothing. He gonna come in there and shame him. Didn't do shit. And the Asian man just stood there, arms folded, looking at him. Yeah, I'm sorry. Uh-huh. What would you do with some drink in my face? No. Now, if I was an Asian man, I would say, well, why don't you have all these other guys get out of here? We can do this one-on-one. Well, why do we have to have all these people here? Now, that would have been me. Well, me personally, I would have had the shotgun ready for him. Like, oh, okay. Now what we gonna talk about? Well, I would have had a bat or something. No, we ain't. All y'all, shit, you gonna have to take me by force. But I know one thing: one of y'all coming out of here broken, with a broken arm, a leg, a knee, or something. It's been fucking ridiculous, man. I'm like, I can't sit back and watch this and be like, this is some good stuff here. This is some good stuff. Look at him. Look at all kings. They really defending her. This ain't no defense. The damage already been done. They reacting and not well. They putting on a fucking show. He putting on a show. The girl's putting on a show. All this is for show. Just to shame this Asian man. Meanwhile, the Asian man called the cops on him and he had to leave. He didn't shut the place down. Nothing. Just nothing. All of it was just a big show, a big front to to show that, oh yeah, I really did something when he really didn't do anything. He didn't do nothing to this Asian man. He didn't put hands on him. He didn't fight him or nothing. Because I see he didn't go behind that counter. I still didn't go behind that counter. He didn't do nothing. Just powerless. He couldn't get the guy arrested. He got a citation. Okay. Didn't shut down the business because the business is still up. Now, the Asian guy got fired. The company did that. It's nothing they did. The company fired him. And he'll probably have another job tomorrow. So what did they really do? Nothing. And I bet you black people are still going to go there. So you didn't stop. You didn't stop. You're not preventing this from happening again because another black person going to go in that place. You didn't stop business. Plus, it's the middle of the day. How many bars got a lot of customers in the middle of the day? If he really, if he was really about that, why don't you come at night when they're actually busy? Come in there at night when they're really busy and shut down stuff. I would at least have a little more respect for that. But you come in the middle of the day, 7 deep. What are we really doing here? It's up putting on a show. You all is for show. You're not for real. The real work would have been going to that DA, getting on that DA's ass, and then you would have been charged with assault. But instead, you wanted to put on a show. The girl that got that got the drink thrown in her face, she putting on a show. All this is for show and not for the protection of black people. Just sad. So the lesson here. One, black men. Tell your women, stop going to these Asian places. Stop acting a fool in the Asian places. Not even if you act, just don't go over there. It don't matter if they in a nail shop, hair salon, fucking the hair shop, bar, food place. If you know this how these Asian people really feel about you, stop going there and tell your women stop going over there. Go to a black company. Number two, if you go, if this happened to you, to your wife, girlfriend, get on that DA's ass. Make sure they charge you with assault, because if her eye is damaged, as she said it is, which I'm starting not to believe that shit, that's assault. And you should be on that DA's ass, making sure that's the charge that's going to be given. And if that was I'm sorry. If that was my wife, I would have went up there and beat his ass. I'm sorry. I went through drinking it. I'm leaving there arrested. But if we're not going to do that, I'm going down there. I would be in the background. We would go get the lawyer. We would be making sure that this dude get fired and then sue that restaurant. We'll be getting money. But I'm not going over there to make a spectacle out of myself. This is nothing but making a spectacle of yourself, and it's embarrassing. And it shows really how weak black men are becoming, and people are celebrating this like he did something. This is not doing anything. Getting that dude charged, getting filed charges against him for assault, that would have been doing something. Getting the word spread out, which they should have done. You ain't have to go confront this man. You could have done that without doing any of that, and make sure everybody know that, hey, this is what happened to me, and they would have to respond to it. I would not be going over there making a spectacle of this whole thing, because that's what he did. That's what this pro black man did, made a spectacle of this. You gotta think about your image, black man. Make sure your image is intact. This is not helping your image. It's making you look weak. And to other races of men, they don't respect this. This is embarrassing. This is sad, man. But this is what we got to now. Like, we don't put in the work. We have to make a show of everything. But that's how our community gets, style over substance. Substance would have been making sure that this dude get charged with assault and making sure that, yeah, he going to jail. Instead, well, the Asian guy got fired, but that's all that happened. Nothing. Girl, quote unquote, eyes damaged. I don't believe it for a second, but again, we'll see. I'll keep looking it up and see if there's anything else happened to this situation. But at the end of the day, black folks, black men, if you care about the community, let these people know. Stop going to these Asian places. If they doing all this stuff to you, stop going to these Asian places. And don't think because it's a bar, it don't matter. It's ran by an Asian. Might be some problems going on. You might want to not go over there. But if you're gonna still go over there, be on your P's and Q's because these people do not give a fuck. So with that, I'm about to bounce up out of here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Again, thank you very much. Iron Fist for coming through. Miss Sunkiss coming through. Doe Eyes TV coming through. King of Kapala coming through. I am Brother Speak. And remember, black men, be powerful or be powerless. The choice is yours. Y'all have a good one.